I hear the talks about he's not a true point guard and this and that. They need a star point guard. This is what Marcus Smart said. He said, well, we've had star point guards, and yet this so-called non-point guard is the only one that's led them to the finals.
Underline that.
Led, huh?
I think that right there says enough. I really don't need to say too much more. So
Really?
Marcus Smart continues to have a high opinion of Marcus Smart. Your thoughts, Chris Gasper?
I think if you read that article from Himmelsbach, and I thought it was really well done, do you notice every time he talked about failure or the team not accomplishing something, it was we? Every time he talked about something good, it was I or me? And that thing that led, I'm the only point guard that led. I mean, talk about tone deaf. And this is the thing that bothers me about the guy. If he were the player that he is, which is a somewhat flawed player, but great heart, great intangibles, and he had the demeanor of Derek White, I'd have no issues with him. But he has this demeanor about being someone he's not. When you play for the Boston Celtics and you're tooting your horn that you made the finals, an organization that hangs banners for one thing and one thing only, and you were up 2-1, and you had the worst fourth quarter rating of anybody on the team in the finals at negative 14.8, but you're talking about we made it to the finals with me? Like that's some accomplishment when you play for the Boston Celtics? What?
Yeah, listen, I don't agree with his phrasing, but I understand what he means. Marcus Smart is the spiritual leader of the Boston Celtics. He did not get them with his on-court point production. He didn't get them to the NBA Finals, but they do look to him for certain things. And Ime Udoka has said this, and Marcus Smart has confirmed it, where Udoka will say, hey, get this offense going. Get us into something. Get these guys together. So there's a quarterback element to Marcus Smart, not in the NFL sense where the quarterback is the team, but the quarterback, he's kind of like Draymond Green. Draymond Green didn't lead
but Draymond
the Warriors.
Has 4 rings.
I know, but I'm saying Draymond Green didn't lead the Warriors to the NBA Finals. A couple of games, he couldn't even crack double figures.
You're right.
But they needed him to win the NBA Finals. And I think Marcus Smart is a similar guy.
But I just say, again, this to me speaks to how tone deaf he is and how unaware he is. He talks like he's Draymond Green. Draymond Green has 4 titles. Draymond Green has been to how many finals? 6?
Draymond Green has been on 4 title teams. Steph Curry has 4 titles. Draymond Green has been a passenger.
But you just said they needed him to win those titles.
But they needed him. So, exactly. So you can't say it's not Draymond. It's just like it's not Marcus Smart and the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
It's not Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah,
but both guys, and I think they are similar.
There's no demonstration the Celtics need Smart to win a title.
Well, they haven't won one yet, so we don't know. But I think you need a guy like that. If it's not Marcus Smart,
no.
I got a smart stat I'm going to hit you with after this. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I just think that Draymond Green is more deferential to the stars on that team than Smart. Smart considers himself one of the stars here. Draymond Green understands he's got to give the ball up to the other guys.
Draymond Green don't understand a damn thing. That guy will talk his head off, talk your head off, and he thinks he is one of the stars. Draymond Green, humility, he wouldn't know it if it pounded him over his head.
I agree with you with that.
Foul,
but you can be that way when you win championships. When you don't.
My only distinction.
Draymond Green does not get in the way of Curry and Thompson. Marcus Smart gets in the way of these guys here.
How so?
In the fourth quarter.
How so? Ego-wise, mouth-wise, I'm one of the leaders. I'm the pillar. I'm the longest tenured Celtic.
He's one of the leaders. Whether you like it or not, he's one of the leaders.
And I agree. And that's why they haven't won.
That's a problem.
That's why they haven't won.
So wait a minute.
That's a problem.
Let me give you a stat. Hold on. Let me give you a stat.
Okay, go ahead. This is 20-second timeout.
Go ahead.
You just said they haven't won the championship because Marcus Smart doesn't have it together. Were you one of the Jason Tatum people? Were you bashing Jason Tatum for his performance?
Absolutely.
So was it Marcus Smart in the NBA Finals is the problem, or Jason Tatum?
There can be multiple reasons,
but what was the number one reason? Was
obviously Tatum. I won't debate that. Yeah, I won't debate that.
Marcus Smart was not the reason they lost the NBA Finals.
Can I give you some facts now?
Come on.
So I'll give you my stat. No player in the history of the Boston Celtics who has not won a title has played more full seasons or more games than Marcus Smart.
Right. So
no player. No, but he runs around.
So that's his fault.
But he runs. Yeah.
That's his fault.
I mean, if you're going to act like you've accomplished something, what has he accomplished?
So wait a minute.
Don't act like you've accomplished something when you haven't. What has he accomplished?
The guy.
Tell me what he's accomplished.
I'm not going to tell you he's accomplished anything, but that stat.
Yeah.
He came into a rebuilding situation. He was like the first draft. Wasn't he the first draft pick for Brad Stevens' team? That first
2014, number 6 overall pick.
So a lottery pick. They were struggling. They were picking up the pieces after Garnett and Pierce. So of course it's going to be like a few years before they were a good team. So that stat doesn't really.
Well, how many Eastern Conference Finals has he been to? You're acting like he's had no chances to win.
That's not a Marcus Smart stat. That's an organizational stat. That's not a Marcus Smart.
Would you trade Marcus Smart? Because
for the right deal, yes. He's not untouchable. I think there's.
So wait a minute. Just went this whole thing.
Yeah, you're all over the place on this one. I'm sorry. I have no idea what your point is.
I'm saying he's an important player, but he's not untouchable.
So he's an important player who has no responsibility whether they win or lose. Correct.
No, what I'm saying, he's not the number one reason.
If they win, it's the organization. If they lose, it's the organization.
No, you're not going to put this on me.
I put it on you because I have no idea what your point is. I have no clue. You're all over the place.
But I'm going to tell you this. What your point is, and I'm going to put it on you, not me. Your point was the number one reason.
No, I didn't say it was number one. I never said it was number one.
Let me finish. The number one reason they lost the finals.
I'm not going to let you finish because you're saying something that's a lie. I never said it was number one.
You said something crazy that they lost the finals because of Mark. They haven't won because Marcus Smart.
That's a reason they haven't won anything. His leadership.
That's a reason. Well, that's crazy.
It's not the reason. It's a reason. You got the wrong article. You got the wrong article.
You got the wrong statement.
Words matter, Michael. Words matter. Wrong article. Not the.
I reject it. I reject
it.
It's just a foolish thing to say.
Come on, we're both writers. You know words matter there.
It's reckless. Well, you use different words. That's a crazy thing to say. That's probably the craziest thing you said on this show, which is saying a lot.
#winning plays.